testing the transistors and replacing a couple of caps on the Sony TC-252D. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Monday at 8:10 p.m. I am at the bench again. I said it right that time. How about that? I thought I would go ahead and for the heck of it and just see. And I've already done this. I'm not going to go ahead and repeat it, but I'm getting ready to take these out. What I found, and I'll show you on the schematic. But here on this board, this is the right amplifier board for the 252D, TC-252D. I can't keep forgetting the TC part. These two transistors here, Q101 and Q102, they show from the base to the emitter open in both directions, both transistors. Now, according to the schematic that Jack sent me for the 252. Now I know that's not the same exact model, but it looks to me like, looking at the schematic, these are pretty close on the first four transistors on these boards. So it says it's a 2SC631 for both of these transistors. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pull them out, and we're going to retest them, and then I can see what they are in fact, hopefully. Once I get them out. The heating is soldering up. The soldering iron is heating up as we speak. And like I said, it's kind of hard to see, but right here, take this one out first because I think it's the easiest one to get to. And because it's closer to the edge here. So I'm looking at it. It looks to me like it's these, this one, and this one, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. Now the collector of this ties directly to, which is the middle one here is the collector, ties directly to the base of the other transistor. And so I think it is these three here. I'm pretty sure. So that's the one. I'm going to take this one out and then I'll go for the other one. But I got to move some things around here. You know me, I never have a full bench to work with. That would be too easy. So I have to do the best I can with what I have. And sometimes that's just not much. But let's see. Oh, you know, I turned that on and forgot to turn the soldering iron itself on. Okay, now it's on. Let me heat it up. I'll bring you back when I get this out and we'll see what they look like. Alright, what happened, and I don't think I can find that little piece of the lead. When I went to pull this out, this transistor, this one here, the lead on this end did not come out. The whole transistor came out, but the lead had broken off. I think that was the problem with it all along. I don't think there was any connection. So what I did was solder a temporary lead to it. The transistor tests good, and I just soldered a lead to it, put that through the hole, and soldered it back in. I have tested in circuit; it tests good. This one tests good. So I don't really know exactly if that was the only problem. I guess that was it. This lead was just broke off, as far as I could tell. So I'm not saying that fixed everything, but what I'm still going to do is go ahead and replace the capacitors on both sides, like I had planned to do all along, and we'll go from there. But I think this is okay. Now, I tested all the first four transistors. That's this one and this one. I don't know if you can see this one or not. Nope, there it is. This one, and this one, and this one. These two had tested bad the first time, but like I said, since I fixed that one, now they both test good. So I didn't even bother taking that one out. So not sure exactly what the problem was, but maybe I was putting my leads on the wrong place. I don't know. But I know I was getting a good measurement on this one because I could see the leads from the edge of the board, and I was measuring over to that spot, and I knew I had the correct leads. So And these are kind of tied to it anyway. The collector of this ties, or the base of this ties to the collector of this. So I knew I was pretty close on this one. I was sure. So anyway, they all both work now, and that's a good thing, right? So like I said, I've got the only thing I don't have is these large ones here, which are the 100 microfarad caps. So there's 2 of those on each board, and I do have the rest of them. Kind of surprised, this is the one I put in for the 1000, and it's actually smaller than the ones I got. So usually it's the other way around. Usually they are, and I'm pretty sure those were 35 volt. And that's what this is calling for, is 35. Unless I put the wrong one in. Maybe, let's see. See there, you can see that's a bigger cap than that is. So I'm going to double check my thing here. It's 1000 microfarad. I don't see a voltage on it yet. 35 volts right there. Well, you can't see it, but it's 35 volts, and like I said, maybe this is an undersized one. I don't even know. I thought it was a correct one. This one, like I said, that's a small one. That's a 220, and that's the smaller one. So I can go ahead and replace these 3 here, get that done, and then wait until the other 100s I guess get in here, and then replace all of them at once. I reckon I can do that. So that's going to end this part of it. Like I said, I strange deal on this transistor. I don't know. It just was not. I think I've gotten too close now. Anyway, like I said, you can see the temporary part that I put in there. Right there, you can see the solder on it. And the green lead is the middle lead, which is a collector on this, in this case, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then the one on that end is the base. It took me forever to get this back in because of that broken lead. I finally gave up, and like I said, I just went ahead and why can't I get this thing to stay up like it's supposed to? Anyway, I finally gave up and soldered that piece of a lead to it to where it would go through the hole, and everything is good now. So that's great. I'm glad to hear that. Like I say, next thing up is I may go ahead and remove the 3 caps here, the 47, the 220, and the 1000, and redo those. And I'm gonna find out why that one's so much smaller. Maybe it's just a smaller cap. I don't know. I guess that anything's possible. But I'd like to know, so let me do that, and I'll bring it back, I guess. Alright, I do have these back in now, or not these, this one here. This is the 1035 volts. I'm not sure why, but this actually is rated at 1000 microfarad at 50 volts, the one I took out. And it's much smaller. Like I said, it just must be a difference in the manufacturer or something. But anyway, the new one is in there, and I got to do the other 2. Once I do that, then I'll be done with this part. I think I'm going to go ahead and break for the night, though, because like I say, it's 9:22 now, and just seemed like the thing to do. So I'll bring you back tomorrow when I finish this up. Oh, welcome back to the bench, everybody. I am back, as I promised I would be. It is 2:57 in the afternoon. I have now replaced all 3 of the caps that you can see right here. This is the big one, the 1000. This is the 220 over here at 25 volts, and this is the 47 at 25 volts. And this one is 35 volt here. So all 3 of those are done now. Like I said, I don't know that I'm going to continue with this today. I don't think I will, because I have some other things I want to do. So what I think I'm going to do is end this here and get this up on the interweb for tomorrow. Don't have any plans. Tomorrow is Wednesday. don't have any plans really yet. Been trying to do some organizational type work for the BDST. Couple of things that's going on that I want to try to keep going on or whatever. So, but anyway, for now, like I said, this is going to do this. You guys have a pleasant day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.